I thought I'm dying now. I asked help. I don't know what happened to me. Sorry.
The woman is over 100 metres from shore. Unable to get a visual on her, Lockie's hope is that he will somehow find her out the back, still afloat.
She was out past the bay. The wind was so strong, it makes it really hard with the big boards. They're like sails, it just catches it. Yeah, she wasn't in a good spot. When I was out there, she was hanging on to someone else's board. She's fully gassed when I get to her. She's actually quite white. You know, that's when your panic sets in.
Exhausted from the rough conditions, the woman can barely hold on.
And she's so weak, she slips off.
Where the did she just go?
That's just the worst thing ever. Where's she gone? I've lost her here.
The woman makes a final attempt to stay alive.
All right, we're done. We got her back to the beach. It was past 7 o'clock. It was time for us to go home. I had to get everyone out of the water, so I paddled back out. Hey, everyone out! Get out! Out of the water! By the time I came back in, I couldn't actually see her. I think one of the boys said she walked off to her friends. Generally, that means they're all right.
After 15 minutes on dry land, Martina shows no signs of improvement. Water on the lungs can cause secondary drowning, even hours after the actual event.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm one of the lifeguards.
She'd been running, surfing, swimming and walking all day and then downed 4 beers and went and jumped in the ocean right on the southerly change. It was kind of a cocktail for a small disaster. There was nothing of her, so if she continued to stay in this weather, she was going to turn hypothermic.
Hypothermia arises when a person loses heat faster than their body can produce it.
It's incredibly dangerous and it can be fatal if it's left untreated.
Police arrive, with paramedics close behind.
They thought maybe it was like a rescue retrieval or something going on.
Martina, you awake? Just flowing in water.
I'm not sure.
An intensive care paramedic quickly establishes what the problem is. Normal body temperature is around 37 degrees.
I'm too hot.
No, it's what happens when inside gets a little bit cold. You think you're hot, okay?
Martina is moved off the cold floor.
Come in. Get up. Open eyes. Bang it in. I'm going to sit over. That's much better. All right?
Paramedics recommend Martina should go to hospital, but when she refuses, they settle on a final checkup in the ambulance.
That should wake you up a little bit, hopefully.
So it's really important whenever people swim to know their ability, and if you're not a good swimmer, just make sure there's someone there, like a lifeguard or a lifesaver to look after you.
It's 7 p.m. and we've just packed up. We've got all the bikes away, no boards on the beach, and then we hear...
He's waiting. He's waiting correctly. Get a board. Now.
So we just grab the rhino, grab a board off the ground, because at this stage everything's packed away, and yeah, we just motor off down the beach. There's 2, so I grab the other board. We get out there and they're being propped up by a couple of surfers. So the patients are Craig and Kay. and Craig actually sells big issue magazines on the street, and Kay is deaf. We're trying to find out whether she swallowed any water, because that can be a big drama with someone who's had a near drowning.
Three mouthfuls.
And doing so when someone's deaf, it makes it even harder.
Yeah. Under, yeah, it's held you up. Very strong rip there.
Definitely grateful. She, I think she might even give Jake a kiss. She was stoked.
Oh, thank you.
I love Donna.
Yeah, this place down here, it's a you get the opportunity to meet all sorts of walks of people, and yeah, it was good. It was good interacting with those two.
Veteran lifeguard Chapo is joined by first-year lifeguard Sam.
We just jumped straight in the buggy and went.
They were panicking, trying to get in, unable to get in. That's just like fighting.
We're in for sure. Go for the right-hand side. I'll go to left-hand side, okay? Where's the board?
With only one board on the buggy, Chapo must drop Sam off.
You go first, I'll go get a board.
Then go for another board.
Oh, wait, hold.
But then the women seem to be making progress.
They're kind of floating. I'm in the tower with binoculars with a zoom-in view of them just kind of cruising and floating in this rip.
Calm, girls. Big swimming.
Next second, panic. And, panic can go to all sorts of bad places.
She might not be all right, eh? Definitely go for a paddle.
A surfer sees the trouble unfolding.
A surfer came along and floated one of the girls, so I thought, oh, thank goodness she's out of trouble. Sam can get the other girl now. Yeah, that one girl's horrific. And Sam paddled past the girl in dire straits.
Keep swimming, you're almost there.
And went for the girl that was already being floated by the surfer. What are you doing? Yeah, Chapo, can you go?
But Chapo is still 100 metres up the beach.
The other girl was literally drowning.
Even though she was being held up by a surfer, she was unresponsive.
All right, if we're going to get our legs, on the floor, we're going to find out really good.
She's taken on a lot of water, and yeah, I wasn't getting much response at all.
Hey, you there?
100 metres up the beach, Chapo has collected a second rescue board.
Sam's grabbed one girl, but quickly go.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I've got a good visual of her. I know she's struggling. Just hold up.
I was 100% confident that I made the right choice.
I'll get there.
Especially when you've got someone as capable as Chapo backing you up.
Copy. Mate.
The woman must hang on for just a few seconds more.
Hold on, sweetie. Hold on. Okay.
Friends from Western Sydney, Claudia and Alicia, are now with lifeguards. But their condition is poor.
Okay, we're going to have to break this boat.
Lots of waves coming. She was not really moving at all. I just wanted to kind of keep her close and just keep telling her it's going to be okay. She was in and out of consciousness and she was pretty limp.
Is she all right?
Alicia is too weak to walk to the buggy for assessment.
She had taken in a lot of water, so sort of the next 5 to 10 minutes were just pretty critical.
Okay, sweetie. What we're going to do is we're going to give you some oxygen.
Put the oxygen mask on her and just try and keep her calm.
Yeah, good girl. That's it. Just take your time.
This woman's day could have been very different.
Seem like you've come around all right.
I don't think an ambulance is necessary.
No, I don't think so either.
It was worry because I knew that I couldn't keep it up for much longer. I was a very strong swimmer. I was definitely worried for her. I was like, oh my God, help her. I was just like help. My head hurts a lot, but happy to be safe on solid ground.
In the tower, the situation becomes clearer to Jules.
That was, really well done. The fact that Sam went for the girl that was being floated by the surfer in the tower, that confused me, but Sam was right there and then, and he did the right thing.
All good. You just went from announcement to get them out of the water, and before we knew it, it was a potential resus. So it was pretty scary. It's pretty full on. It just shows how quickly it can all change.
To be honest, I didn't actually see the guy. Mouse just told me to get ready to go.
Yeah, go Ryan, he's struggling, mate, he's struggling.
As soon as I heard Mouse in the megaphone, my heart went into my mouth. I was like, oh.
Oh, mate, he's proper.
Bouncing off the bottom, the man uses his hand to signal his location.
The waves were just hitting him and just smashing him around and just, I guess, knocking the wind out of him.
Soon, the water will be too deep for the man to break the surface with his hand.
All he needs to go, mate. Oh, he's bouncing off the bottom.
I was paddling as fast as I could to that hand, but it felt like time was standing still.
Oh, mate, he's gone.
Life and death is now a matter of microseconds.
The next thing that went through my mind was, remember where he is, because he's going to be on the bottom when you get to him.
He wasn't coming back up, he was gone. And yeah, Ryan just got there just in time.
Ryan has just a matter of seconds to secure a hold on the exhausted man.
He looks up, he's got a 6-foot wave about to break right in front of him. What do you do? That's when I ripped my gear off because I just thought this wave was going to separate him. Oh, hold him.
I just saw the wave and white-knuckled holding on. It was as hard as I could hold on.
Mate, that was the heaviest thing. I thought that guy was going to die in front of our eyes then.
Rio is a 22-year-old law student from Japan. Without Ryan, he would have definitely drowned.
So scary. I thought I'm dying now, so I asked help. I don't know what happened to me. Sorry.
Sometimes the most dangerous parts of the beach can appear deceptively calm.
Yeah, just attention everyone in this corner here, please come out of the water.
For one unsuspecting swimmer, that warning has come too late.
As I was making the announcement, there was one head that had just drifted off the sandbank, and then all of a sudden, he was gone.
The swimmer is in a rip just 20 metres from shore.
The closer I get to this patient, the worse it's looking. His eyes just looked so vacant that it was almost like he was unconscious. It just looks horrendous. I get to the patient who's just being held up just by a clubby, and the only thing going through my mind is I've got to get him to shore as fast as possible.
Wait, buddy! Hey, buddy! Wait! Hey, open your eyes!
The shock from the situation has left them borderline unconscious and unresponsive. I've just got to shake him and sort of hit him on the back just to wake him up and get him to come to.
Line up on the board there.
It was kind of like waking up out of a really deep sleep, except that deep sleep was almost a forever sleep.
The teenage boy is out of immediate danger, but there could be a lethal complication.
Secondary drowning is a massive possibility for him. Any amount of water that's on the lungs is quite severe. You know, there's a high chance of death if he's not monitored properly.
The 16-year-old is from Western Sydney. Despite being a gifted athlete, he is no match for the powerful Rip. The first priority is to administer oxygen.
I'm just a bit worried about his oxygen, like where his oxygen saturation level, so the oxygen in his blood should normally be sitting around 90s, mid to high 90s.
But it's lower from
well, last time it showed up, it was 48, so it's really, really low. But the thing is, I'm worried about water on his lungs and in his chest. If he has water on his lungs and you take him home and he falls asleep, you know, he could drown in his sleep.
Infection could be another complication. Bacterial infection in the lungs can lead to pneumonia.
I had to be very firm and extremely honest with the uncle about the severity of the situation that his nephew was just in, purely because within a second it could turn. I didn't want to let him out of my sight. I had to keep watching him because these minutes after the rescue, these are key to the patient's survival. I'm going to wrap this around you, bud, so you stay nice and warm.
After 15 minutes, the teenager's oxygen saturation returns to normal.
How are you starting to feel?
Really good.
Starting to feel really good? Well, let's take this off and let's just get you standing up. See how you're travelling, eh?
Can I take this off?
Yeah, you can take that off now, bud. After that whole ordeal, I was stoked to see him stand up and be a kid again.
I nearly drowned. The water was getting too high and over my head, so like I kept on swallowing water as well and going down instead of up.
Sometimes, even the fittest and healthiest can't beat the power of a Rip.
Thank you for saving my life.
No worries. No worries. Did well, man. Did well. It was just really lucky that that clubby was out there, because a couple seconds more and he would have been dead.
The radio's going in my ear, get there. Flying down the beach as fast as I can. You've got to dodge people, you've got to get your uniform off, you've got to keep an eye on 2 people drowning. I was trying to keep one eye on each of these guys. To have 2 and me, it's generally it doesn't work out for one of them. Keep going, you're right. And I just got the biggest relief ever, seeing in my corner of my eye, Matt D on the other board. I don't know where he came from. I'll take your side. And I just turned and I paddled as hard as I could to where I thought I saw the other guy, and I couldn't see him. I saw him 1 minute and I didn't see him the next. Stay there, stay there.
Oh my gosh, that was scary.
Stay there. Grabbed him by the hair, pulled him on. I had to look over my shoulder to make sure Matt had the other guy. And that was just the closure for me that we'd got them both. Is that it? Just...
Yeah, radio was just a 2. It was a close one.
It was really confronting for me after having to speak to the boys about having someone drown in front of them, and you know, we worked so hard to prevent that, and to have it almost happen, it's like it hits you pretty hard. You right there? Yeah. Come on, out of the water.
That was insane. It was quite the other week.
I can't believe he didn't go under.
Yeah, good work, man. From here, looked unreal.
Far out. It's a very, very unique feeling, and it hasn't happened to me for a long time. I've been here 13 years, and that doesn't happen a lot. Had to grab you by your hair. Yeah. If you feel sick, go to the doctor. Yeah. Okay? Or if you start to cough, anything like that. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have a good day. Then I went back and checked on him, and he's from Nepal. Has no water experience, which is fair enough from, you know, a landlocked country. And Yeah, he got welcomed to Bondi in the most craziest fashion ever, almost dying.
While treating a broken arm in the skate bowl, Harrison spots 2 girls drowning in Backpackers Rip.
And that's when I look up and straight away, straight in front of me down in Backpackers, I just see these 2 girls and they were not good at all.
The lifeguard buggy is parked back up the beach, so Harrison must make the 100-metre sprint on foot.
I could see there was a board directly in front of the girls in trouble.
Got 2 hits tonight,
These thoughts in your head saying, all right, go Harrison, just run. Then you're also thinking, geez, are they going to make it? And also there's another side going, oh, I hope the boys are backing me up.
Chris calls in the cavalry.
Go, Jeff. Backpackers, you're going to have to go in.
Harrison hits the water first, unaware how long until backup will arrive.
Got full just tunnel vision on these 2 girls.
2 drowning girls, 1 lifeguard. Harrison makes a spur-of-the-moment decision. Rescuing a drowning person without equipment is extremely dangerous. Harrison risks being held underwater. But his only thought right now is getting to the girl in time.
Go, he's under.
To pay past the board to someone down to the other to hold him up.
I've got to the young lady and I'm keeping her afloat, trying to reassure her that everything's okay, that I'm a lifeguard, I'm here to help you. And that's when Ryan pedalled out on the rescue board and I just happily gave her to Ryan.
The first girl Harrison rescued struggles not to tip the board.
That was lucky. That was as close as you wanted to get ever.
Safe on the beach, the girls are shaken but alive.
If you feel sick tonight, okay, make sure you go and see a doctor. All right, just don't swim here, just swim up between the flags, okay? Yeah, so I saw the girl at the back was worse off, so I just grabbed the first girl on my board and just swam, just held her up until Ryan arrived. Yeah.
Just good that, you know, hard seeing singlets, both been lifeguarding for so long. Just know to keep an eye on the beach from where they are.